good morning, good morning. So, are you ready for some chaos and creativity? If you're new, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. If you've been here before, welcome back. And I appreciate that you want to spend more time with me. So, as per usual, get your coffee, have mine in my little cup, and we're going to get started. Still hot. So, today, speaking of coffee, I'm going to use this palette because I need some mattes, and you'll see in just a moment. The palette that I curated has mostly shimmers. So I needed some mattes. This is the coffee palette from Klarity, and this is the color story. And this is my baby that I made with a bunch of the singles from Klarity. And look at all the shimmers, shimmering. So we're going to get started. I'm going to start first with the coffee palette because I need to apply matte shadows first. So I'm going to start off with my rougher number 15, and I'm going to take this color, which is kind of a beige color. I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of a beigey color. I'm going to apply that to the top portion. I already have my eyes primed with my Makeup Revolution Ultimate Base in dark. You can see that color a little bit. I I'm sorry, mental block. It's light. It's not too light, but it will work. Then the next color that I think I'm going to come in with is going to be this color that's right under it. The first color was named Cream No Sugar. This second color is called Latte Love. I'm just going to use the same brush. This is not going to be a fussy look because I need to go pick up a prescription from the drugstore before I start work. And you know I really hated to have to get up to go out the house. But I have no choice. If I could, I would send Princess and Butterfly. Murphy brushes are natural hair brushes. They work really well. They're really expensive. I only have 4 of them because they're expensive. I don't like to use a lot of dark colors with them because they stain, and I just don't want to wash these too much because I don't want anything to happen to them. Okay, so the next color I'm going to go in with, and I'll have to put the names of these later when I can take it or loose, but I think this one is called Emerald, if I'm not mistaken. And it's part of, all of these are part of their single shadows, which they are discontinuing, and they were on sale, so you may want to check those out. Okay, for that I'm going to use kind of a pencil dome shaped brush. This brush is, it just says Smoky Liner Brush. I don't know who this is by. It came in a set that I think I bought at Ross or DD's. And I'm going to take this color, maybe I will not use this brush. Don't think this is working the way that I wanted it to work. Okay, let me switch brushes. That's not doing what I wanted it to do. Try this pencil brush. It's a brush from Amazon. This is doing what I wanted the other one to do. I'm going to come back in just a moment and blend that out. This is a good brand as far as performance of the shimmers. However, the only thing that I dislike about this brand is that I have to handle these palettes with kid gloves. I do not stand them up. All the palettes are laying down flat because the shimmers are so soft that sometimes they poof up and will explode on you. So I handle these palettes like somebody in a museum with white gloves on, handling some artwork. Now, as far as payoff, they give. No doubt about it. Colors give. And green is one of my favorite eyeshadows to use. I think it looks good on my complexion. My complexion has a yellow undertone, and green and yellow go good together. Now this color is giving some kick up in this pan, in this palette, which I'm not going to like because I don't want to get all over my shimmers. Okay, that looks about even. Ooh, I hate to blow this off of here. Okay, I'm going to go back in with that beige color. The second beige color, the Latte Love. That's this one. And blend that edge out. For that, I'm going to use, this is also one of those little brushes that I bought from Amazon. It came in that little set. I'm going to use that to help blend it out some. Okay, so of course I want to darken up that outer corner because that's just what I do. I'm going to use this e.l.f. blending eye brush. It's just your basic packed blending brush. And I'm going to, I don't think I want to go into that black. That's going to be too dark. I think I'm going to go into this color that's called Decaf Please. I mean, I probably need some decaf coffee, then I wouldn't be all over the place, but my coffee of choice is hazelnut today with some sugar cookie creamer. Okay, let's see. Is that gonna work? Yeah, that's working. I just don't want it to get patchy. But I do like to have that outer corner dark. This is giving some kick up too. I didn't take either one of these up as high as I normally take my shadows. Who knows, by the time we finish with this, it may be blown all the way out, but right now it's not up that high. Yeah, this brown is blending pretty good. I always do this eye better than I do this eye. Maybe because, I don't know, maybe because I'm right-handed. I don't know. One side just always works better. You know what? I lied. I think I am going to take that green up a little bit higher because when I come to put my shimmers on, I want them to be closer to the bottom. So I'm going to go back into that green. Instead of using the pencil brush, this time I'm going to use a regular fluffy brush. And this is by our Heart Revolution. I don't think they sell these anymore. I've had it for a long time. Anything that I'm getting right here, I can wipe off. That's why I do my eyes first, and then I do the rest of my face. Okay, that's blending out pretty good. Now let's do this eye. Ooh, my stomach trying to growl. That means I need to eat. I'll eat before I start work. By eating later, That means I stay full longer. I have a less tendency to get up and eat some junk. Plus, I try to keep fruit by my desk just in case I get hungry, because I've put in too much work losing weight to pack it back on. And this is one time I've actually stuck to what I'm supposed to be doing. So I go to the, he's gonna be good and happy, because he was the one that told me I had to lose weight to begin with. So of course, so he'll be good and happy. Coming back in with some more of that brown. I think I'm gonna do this kind of on a slant. The way that my eye shape is set up, I think that will look pretty good. Oh, here we go with this back hurting again. Okay, for the inner portion, I'm going to come with, I think, this extra hazelnut color that's down here. It's kind of a taupey color. I'm going to get, this is a Klarity brush. Came with the palette, the Magic Lamp. They don't sell that one anymore either. It's an old palette. But I'm going to bring that up into this green from the inner corner. Those are pretty together. Never used this combination together before, but I like it. Sometimes I surprise myself when I'm putting colors together. I never plan out exactly which colors I'm going to wear. I may plan out by opening the palette up which palette I'm going to use. But then when I start using it, I have a tendency to change the colors that I was looking at, because I open it up and I normally find something that I like better. I'm going to have to put some more of that green back, because I covered a bit of it up with this shade. I think that's my first time even using that shade, tell you the truth. Other than swatching it when I first bought the palette. Okay, I'm going back into that green. And after I lay some more of this green down, I will be ready to go into the shimmers so the shimmers can shimmy. I know that's not a word, so don't come for me. Shimmers, shimmer, or shimmering. I say shimming, just because. That combination is pretty. Alrighty. So right now, that's enough for the mattes. And as per usual, I'm going to take my All About That Base glitter primer by J-Cat. Apply some to my finger and then apply it to my lid. Close that up so it doesn't dry out. This one's not available. Once again, you can always get the NYX glitter primer. It works well as well. Because if I can't get this one again when I run out of it, I will be picking up the NYX one. A little handy baby wipe. Always keep baby wipes on hand. They're less expensive than makeup removers when I'm just wiping the stuff off my hand. And my Make It Last Milani spray. That's almost gone. So, which shimmies should I shimmy with? What do you think? I think I'm going to use these. I think I'm going to use these. This, and that. Or this, and possibly that. Let's start with the big one. This is what it looks like. When I use green stuff, I'm going back to the Sesame Street. Kermit used to have a song, and we call my brother Kermit because he took this picture a long time ago with these big glasses on and this green shirt, and we started calling him Kermit the Frog, and that's the nickname that just stuck with him. But Kermit used to sing this song. You can look it up. I'm sure it's on YouTube somewhere. Called "It's Not Easy Being Green." It's a cute song, but anytime I use something green, it reminds me of that song. Okay, I'm going to put the beige color on next because I want to bring the other color and put it in the dead center. Dry my hands a little bit. Okay, I'm going to use a brush for that because the inner corner is hard to get my finger in there with these nails on. Make sure this brush is clean. Using my Sigma switch just to make sure that there's no residue from anything else on this brush when I go into that beige. Okay. So I think I am going to go into this beige. It doesn't look like I've used that one, so why not use it today? And this is what it looks like. I'm going to spray it. And this I'm going to tap on so that it goes right where I need it to go. and nowhere else. Don't worry about it crossing over into that green, because I'm coming back with that other green shade. I'm just going on top of it. It's a pretty combination. Okay, let me write this off. I'm going to use, I think I'm going to use the brush for that other green color. Going into this green. Oh, it's soft. That's how that looks. I'm going to put that right here in the middle to kind of merge that other green and this beige together. I like that. That's pretty. That's my first time using this one too, by the way. Yes, I have a massive makeup collection. I like makeup. Some people collect cards, other things. I like eyeshadow. I think I went up higher on this side. I did. So I'm going to have to measure this side up to meet it. I did. Brush. Okay, do they look even? Okay, now let me go back into this brush. Back into that green again. Now I'm going to go back into that very first green that I used and add some more of that into it. Okay, this time I need to bring this page up to meet that green because it is disconnected. Also keep a paper towel by. I went up higher than I intended to, but it's makeup, so it can be washed away. It's just makeup. It's just makeup. You don't have to be so serious about it. It's just makeup. Just a little war paint. At least that's what Mama used to call it. Got all that war paint on. I don't know who I was going to war with, but yeah. You know how the old people always said stuff, and you were like, yeah, okay. You wasn't gonna argue with them. That's for sure. You was just like, yes, ma'am, and go about your business. You might have mumbled to yourself when you got into the other room and been like, what's she talking about? You didn't say nothing to them, though. Okay, I'm going to cut this off, finish blending a little bit more. I'm going to add a little bit more brown to the outer edge, and then I will be back after I complete the rest of my face, and we'll go from there. Okay, I'm back, and we're going to complete the under eye. Let me tell you the other products that I used on my face while I was gone. So, for foundation, I use my CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir, shade Golden Tan, number 757. I use my Juvia's Place concealer in number 15. I used Juvia's Place Shade Sticks in Nambia. I use Grenada. Under Eye Color Corrector by Hard Candy. Glamlite Betty Boop Mascara. It's not my favorite mascara, but I have it, so I need to use it. Lipstick is Superstay Vinyl Ink by Maybelline, and that is in the shade Charged. For blush, I use Blend Bunny Cosmetics. I use the yellow shade and the orange shade, Tangy and Squeeze. For contour and highlight, I use Ofra Cosmetics in the shade American Bronzer, and the highlighter is in Rodale Drive Highlighter. So I use that, and under my eye, let me tell you the chaos that happened, because it's always something that's going to happen. So today, while I was off camera, this is LA Girl's neon eyeliner, Shockwave. It's in this bright green. I broke the tip of it and had to sharpen it, so had green pencil on the floor that I had to get up before I had a mess. Every day is something. I use ColourPop, per usual, brown lipstick liner. And I think that's about it. The next thing we're going to do is the under eye real fast. And then I'm going to get my behind out of here because I need to get to the drugstore. Oh, the other thing that I use, as per usual, one size, Ultra Pink under the eye, Sweet Honey, the rest of the face. And those are blurring powders. And I also use Revolution Pore Blur as my base. And as the base for my lip, I use this Revolution clear it's a clear plumping lip gloss. And that's it. So let's do this under eye so I can get myself up out of here. So under the eye, I'm going to get a little smudger brush. This is a small packer by BH Cosmetics. I'm going to take that brown shade and come under that bright green eyeliner that I have on. Here's my little. Okay, and just because I always have to be extra, so I am going to take this little pencil brush and I'm going to go into this iced color shade and plop that right in the outer corner of my eye. You know what? I'm not going to use that. I am going to use this bright green color right here. And no, I'm going to use this bright green color. This one. I will have to look up the names and put that in the description box later because I don't know what the names of these shadows are. I need to put labels on the back. Make some labels and put them on the back as to the orders of the shadows and what's what. So that's my extraness today. Let me bring it up just a little bit. Oh, I got that brown on my face. Let me dust that away. Good thing I have my powder on. Because that helps dust that away some. And this little puff. It's just a puff. It has my finishing powder on it. Just in case it wanted to show. And that is going to be all she wrote today. So, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. And let me try to zoom in a little bit and show you the look. So, you guys have a great day. Be blessed. And toodles.